Please welcome Beetroot Revival.
I won't go down, I won't go down. Have to lose a lot to get what I have found. I won't go down, I won't go down. Take me to the top, 'cause I just won't go down. I went walking by the deep blue sea, where the devil did come talk to me. Show me things that you could not believe. Still, my heart, it just could not deceive. I won't go down, I won't go down. Had to lose a lot to get what I have found. I won't go down, I won't go down. Take me to the top, 'cause I just won't go down. I got your letter on a lonesome day, telling me that you had flown away. When you're coming back, you would not say. Turn my whole world into disarray. I won't go down, I won't go down. Had to lose a lot to get what I have found. I won't go down, I won't go down. Take me to the top, 'cause I just won't go down. I won't go down, I won't go down. Had to lose a lot to get what I have found. I won't go down, I won't go down. Take me to the top, 'cause I just won't go. I won't go down, I won't go down. Had to lose a lot to get what I have found. I won't go down, I won't go down. Take me to the top, 'cause I just won't go down. Thank you so much. Good evening, Kerrville Folk Festival. What a great sentence that feels like to say.
How are y'all? You good? You feel good?
Well,
Thank you.
let us be one of many to say, welcome home. Feels good.
Well, we are Beetroot Revival, and it is so lovely to come back and play for you. We love it here, just like you do. And yeah, it's a real honor to be back, and we're just so happy that it's happening. Aren't you?
Either that, or we're all plugged into the Matrix and this is all just a dream.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which, but if it is just a dream, it's a damn fine dream.
Here is the title track of our most recent album. We have some copies with us tonight. It's a little song called Up.
The wind has changed, there's a storm coming up. There's a rattle in my bones. I hear the whisper in between the clouds, like a hand upon my throat.
take me up, lift me high today.
It's not a hill, there's a mountain yet to climb,
And we all must find a way.
this prophecy that's made for you and I grows stronger every day. Reflections the time erases,
Pinnacle that seems so big we never make it.
standing behind those faces,
Dreams that the eye cannot see. I wanna go up, lift me up, take me so far away. I wanna go up, 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 take me up, lift me high today.
face is the mirror of the mind. In every corner, persuasions you'll find, magnetizing you and I.
Is this vortex of mine? I wanna go up, lift me up, take me so far away. I wanna go up, 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 take me up, lift me high. I wanna go up, lift me up, take me so far away. I wanna go up, 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 take me up, lift me high today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So, we were last here in 2019. Anyone remember 2019? That was a good year, wasn't it? No, I mean, honestly, I had a lot of problems that year, you know, finding a decent parking space in downtown Austin, making sure that I got my taxes paid on time. They're still being paid, though, so that's all right. We put out a record at the end of 2019. Got in just before the world shut down, and we sold tens of copies of it, which was great, really. We released it, and the crowd went mild.
He's been practicing his jokes as well over the lockdown. Can you tell?
a lot
Pretty
of
impressive.
alone time, you know. There's only, you know, eventually you have to cave in and make friends with that person in the mirror. So it's like, you know. But so we put this record out, and this is one of the songs that was on it. I do like to put a proviso before this, though, and say that whilst this song is titled this, we didn't encourage anyone to behave this way, and you can't blame COVID-19 on us. This song is called Come On Over. In hindsight, perhaps it could have been called, like, Stay There. But it didn't have the same ring to it, you know? So I stand by it, but as most people learn as they're growing up, especially if they have a father like mine, do as I say, don't do as I do. It should have been do as I do and not as I say in the song. So this is called Come On Over. Guess you weren't joking when you said about skipping town. The only things I could see through that old cracked window was the stuff that was nailed down. The price that you paid was just too damn steep for some secret you just never asked to keep. So with one eye on the road, the other in the rear view, you headed for higher ground. However far you run, you can never cover up the sun. Oh, but I wish that you'd stick around. Come on over, meet me on the other side. Come on over. Ah, that water's deep, but not too wide. Come on over. Maybe then you'll understand. There's more than one way to the promised land. Oh, last time that we spoke, I can't remember really making all that much sense. Too blind to see what was happening to me, the sad confusion of the failure of recompense, the price of a haphazard tapestry of thoughts and good intentions you refuse to see. So back here on the outside looking in's the place where I have to be. However far you run, you can never cover up that sun. Oh, but I wish that you'd stick around. Come on over, meet me on the other side. Come on over. All that water's deep, but not too wide. Come on over. Maybe then you'll understand. There's more than one way to the promised land. A cold wind blows, but now you're so far down the road, and you could just see past your nose. Oh, you may well roam, but in my heart you'll always have a home. You'll never truly be alone. So come on over, meet me on the other side. Come on over. The water's deep, but not too wide. Come on over. Maybe then you'll understand. There's more than one way to, more than one way to, more than one way to the promised land. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Is there anybody in the audience catching us for the very first time? Yay! I can only see a couple of hands because it's too dark, so I'll presume that everybody saw us lots and lots and lots.
Like when we turn up on people's doorsteps
Yeah.
when it's not Christmas, singing
Carols.
Christmas carols, yeah.
Well, for those of you who do not know us, I'm originally from Ireland and Ben is from
West Texas.
West Texas, as you can tell.
Look at me. I mean, come on. I am the epitome of a West Texan. They all talk like this from where I'm from. All of them.
No, well, we, Yeah, he's from kind of close to West Texas.
About 4,500 miles west of Texas. That's where I'm from.
But we came over here actually 7 years ago now with a
know.
goal to change our lives and make music our everything. And it's been quite the roller coaster ride, but we've done it. And we're standing here right now playing our music to you guys tonight. And it feels so good. And
It's being live streamed to the world.
Yes, to all you live streamers out
And
there
the
too.
downside to that is that those warrants that I was trying to escape back in England all those years ago are going to really creep up and bite me now.
But yes to all of that. This is a song that we have played from the very start, and it has really helped us on our journey to find our sound as a duo. It's a song of ours on our very first album, and it's called Instinct.
Stare into a blank, dark place where I can see no light, smothered by the deepest night. No matter what, you'll still put me right. They say yes, and you say no. They say stay, so you must go. Heaven knows it's bittersweet.
How instincts talk.
How instincts talk. How instincts talk. How instincts talk. Temptations that will bring you down, down, down. So you must change and strengthen your mind. It won't tell you what to do, 'cause it's the highest truth. From dark to light, you'll always fight. You knock, knock, knocking at heaven's door. Fear will grip and you want more. How instincts talk. 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 My blood starts pumping and my heart starts thumping, and it feels like I'm out of control. Help me, help me. My blood starts pumping and my heart starts thumping, and it feels like I'm out of control. Help me, help me.
so much.
Thank you.
So I want to share a story with you about that song. We played it at a show in Memphis, and we went to the merch. We always go to the merch area after our show, so if you want to come and see us, you can come and say hi. And this lady came up, and I could tell she was really into it. She like ran up to the merch area, and she was like, "Oh my goodness, which of the CDs has lipsticks on it?" I was like, "Oh," and she was like, "That song, that second song, Lipsticks Talk, Lipsticks Talk," and I was like, "Oh shit, all right, okay." So I just like, I let her, because she was like, "Oh my God, it just like, I got it. You were speaking to my soul when you said Lipsticks Talk." I was like, "Oh shit, right?" So I just let it go, and she bought all our CDs, and I told these guys in the car, the next day.
We had a driver with us. There's not two of me.
There's two
When
of
she
them.
says these guys,
These
there
guys.
is only one of me. The
In
last
my
time I checked,
imagination, there's a lot of people playing on stage with us.
we aren't one of those meta bands. You know what I mean? It's
Anyway.
like,
But I thought, like, oh, there's a lyric book in the album that she bought with the Lipsticks Instinct song on it. And the next day we got this message through, and I recognized, and I was like, oh, the penny's dropped. She's realized. And I opened the message, and it was just capital letters. Lipsticks, Lipsticks Talks. Oh my goodness, you're so right. Lipsticks is everything. So, yeah, it didn't quite, the penny did not quite drop. But whatever you wish that song to be, it's for you tonight, folks. If you want it to be lipsticks or instincts, you decide.
and unfortunately, friends, we don't follow in the folk tradition. If there are any representatives from Maybelline or Revlon, we are actually for sale. So if you want that song, it could be yours. We're negotiating. I need some new soles on these shoes. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, just had to have a quick band meeting there. Andrea's decided I'm out, so it's been good seeing you. Good night.
All right, Kerrville, let's do this. All drum solos from here out.
This is Spinal Tap Mark II. This is a song I wrote on a very provincial English train station. I don't know if any of you have been to England or know any English people. That's very kind of you, honestly, it really is. But English people in general, at least where I'm from the south of England, and unlike the south of America, it isn't the place where you associate all the warm, fuzzy people. You know, it's like, it's more the stiff upper lip, we practice our hidden emotions like the Queen. Who happens to be a very good friend of mine. But when we never speak, like a lot of the stiff upper-lipped English people. But so I was on this train station. 3 trains had not come along. And obviously, as you can imagine, the weather is always glorious in England. So glorious if you really like torrential rain for 8 months of the year. If that's your thing, England's the place. And so all of these people were very cold and agitated and annoyed. But again, with this stiff upper lip thing, we're not encouraged to sort of express our emotions. Like the first time when I was a child and I came home from school and something bad had happened, I remember going up to my dad and going, you know, in my little voice. I mean, I think I was about 5'11" then, but I was like, "Yeah, I had a bad day at school today, Dad." And my dad was very much like, "Well, son, you know that feeling that you're feeling right now? You just take that feeling and stuff it way down deep inside. And then we just don't speak about it anymore. It worked for your grandfather, it worked for me, and it will work for you. Hey, your grandfather and your grandmother had a very long marriage, remember? I mean, all right, they didn't speak for the last 15 years of it. But that's why."
Thank you so much.
So all of these people on the train station, they're all feeling like that. They're all looking at one another, waiting for someone to react so they can react as well. And it never happens. And eventually the train pulls into the station and everyone rushes it. It's almost like Elon Musk has arrived giving out free money. They all just rush it. And all of the chairs on and all of the aisleways get filled up, and it's like really intense. Everyone's on top of one another. And I managed to get like one seat with these 3 young people on a foretop, and there was 2 young ladies sitting opposite, and they were having a really profound, deep conversation. And this one guy next to me, who was obviously with them, and he was trying his damnedest to get in on their conversation. And the gentleman in the audience can probably relate to this. We happen to have a theory as men that 95% of what comes out of our mouths is comedy genius. But when you put this theory to test with the superior of the genders, the females, it's a theory that gets shot down pretty quickly. And so these 2 young ladies were with their multiple superpowers as females. One of them was exercising the ability to completely zone him out of the conversation. Like there was this invisible force field, and he kept trying to punch his way in with his quips, and they just weren't. They were bouncing straight off, until eventually he went one quip too far, and their conversation stopped. And one of the young ladies turned to him, and she just said, "Oh, will you just sit there and be quiet?" And the whole train went silent. It was one of those open the ground and swallow me kind of moments. It was like, please, just, you know. There is one superpower that men have, and that's the ability to not realize when we've been complete and utter a-holes, and it just goes straight over our heads, and we just jump back in on the conversation as though nothing's happened. This story has absolutely nothing to do with the song we're about to play for you. But it did give us a title for the song. So this song is called Sit Me Down, Woman Blues. And it's nearly as long as the story. Well, I'm seated at the station with my suitcase in my hand, a complimentary book of matches that came from the promised land. Every person I've acquainted has since become a passerby. Well, they're all set up directions for the nearest place to hide. Woo! Lend me your white pencil, and I'll draw you what I see. Well, I bet it's not the same as what you see in front of me. Close your eyes, stop counting backwards, or maybe you'll forget why we came here in the first place. We'll pretend we never met. Round around the circle, where it stops nobody knows. Well, it could be a ticking time bomb or the emperor's new clothes. I wish I could pick for you, but I can't be your head. While I'll stand upon your shoulders, selling prophecies instead. I wore these shoes specially for that. One for the ladies. One for the men. On the boron drum, Miss Andrea McGee. Well, I'm back here at the station. My suitcase is empty now. I used up all its solutions and I have returned to take a bow. I now stand here before you, just displayed in black and white. Oh, you can dissect all of my memory and throw away what you don't like.
Thank you so much. That's Banjo.
Thank you.
Everybody. It's not, it's just really tight. You just be all right. I'll get it after. So we're going to slow it down a little bit for you, just so our arms don't fall off.
Here's, now you laugh, it's happened before.
Yeah, my arm has fallen off mid-song. I do get a common question that I might preempt tonight. I do not have carpal tunnel.
Oh, I thought it was that other common question.
What's that?
Are you two a couple?
Oh, yeah, well, I'm going to explain that now. But I thought I will explain that one, but everybody always worries about my wrists. And I'm like, stop putting it out to the out to the universe, please. My wrists are fine. But I'm okay. I don't have carpal tunnel yet, so thank you. So are we a couple?
Thank you for asking, ma'am. Thank you.
So this is a perfect segue into this next song, because I was going to just tell you all about that. When we first came
Because
to
we
America,
can't afford therapy.
Yeah, this is our therapy portion of the show. When we first came to America, yes, we were a couple. And we very quickly, / 3 years later, realized that we were really bad as a couple. And we were much more like brother and sister than we were a romantic couple. But rather than throw it all away, we decided to work it out. And it wasn't easy. As
No.
Ben likes to say, he's a hard habit to break. There's still that one.
Well,
for
when
him.
when you're the aesthetically pleasing one in the band, you know, it's hard, you know.
Touche. Now, can you see
Hey, come
why
on,
we
look,
didn't
this
work
is seriously.
out?
If there was ever a face made for radio, this was it. Okay, so I know where I stand in the pecking order of prettiness.
Anyway, 3 years later,
See, I was fishing there and I got nothing. You wait, my mum's gonna be watching this live stream.
she knows. I know you know Iris, so it's all good. No, long story short, we realized we were much more like brother and sister, and rather than lose everything that we had, we worked really, really hard at not just maintaining a visa and keeping our music going.
I was
but-
gonna say, there's a lot you'll do to maintain a visa.
Yeah, Ben can't take any of the niceties in this portion. But no, we did not want to lose most importantly, our friendship. And it's been topsy-turvy, as you can imagine. Any band will tell you that. But just have two people that were once in a couple, and now it's just the two of us. It's been a roller coaster, but it's one of my proudest achievements to date. We may have our ups and downs, but we always come back to each other, and we always say sorry, or we say whatever, and we figure it out, and we always find ourselves on a stage sharing our songs. And that all comes from the support from you guys and the love that we have for each other. And this song kind of puts all of that into one little 3-minute pop song. And we closed the album with this song just basically describing our journey. And it's called Love Doesn't Live Here Anymore.
The little sidebar to that, though, is that I think what made it work so well was because Andrea didn't tell me we'd broken up for a year and a half. But that's what Facebook's good for. So you'll find out stuff eventually if you go looking. So
I don't even know what he said. But anyway, here's Love Doesn't Live Here Anymore.
Love doesn't live here anymore. Yes, I watched as it walked out the door. Couldn't hold down the ceiling or barricade the wall. 'Cause no love don't live here anymore. There's an emptiness now that you're gone. Such a sobering feel to the dawn. Yet the sun, it still rises in our hearts, so they beat on. But no love don't live here anymore. If I call, will you return? If I beg and I pray to burn, would you stay? Could you change? Could you even walk away? 'Cause no love don't live here anymore. As the cradle departs and we move, and the wind takes our hearts to the truth, but I'm still here beside you in a place where I belong. But no love don't live here anymore. If I call, will you return? If I beg and I pray to burn, would you stay? Could you change? Could you even walk away? But no love don't live here anymore. like I loved you. It's not something I'm gonna throw away, 'cause we found love, a different love. Yes, we found love, a different love, and it could live here like before.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's the final track of our brand new album, and we do have some CDs with us tonight.
We got a couple more songs for you. All of my English jesting nonsense aside, we're so honoured to get asked to come back. We don't take that for granted. Kerrville is a very special place to a lot of people for a lot of great reasons. None more so than the incredible community that's been built here over this incredible period of time that we just feel honoured to get to be a very small part of at this point. So we want to say a big thank you to all of the crew and all of the organisers for making this happen in the first place this year. It's incredible. So
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you.
we'd like to, if you'd indulge us, we'd like to do a song for you by one of our favourite songwriters, who just happens to be a Texan. This song's come to mean a lot to me personally, but I know it's one of those songs that means a lot to anybody. Oh, especially when it's in tune.
Are you still doing okay? You all with us? Are you having a good night? Yeah.
I do wonder sometimes when she asks that of the audience, when she says, "Are you still with us?" I'm kind of waiting for someone to go, "No!" Just to see what we'd have to do, you know?
I would just be like, yeah, great. I love you.
I'd probably be like, "Dad, how did you get in here?" So this is a song by Guy Clark. And I want to dedicate this to my great friend, Mr. Pat Byrne, who is on with Ula later on. You're going to love him and you're going to love Ula. So this is for Pat Byrne. Well, I wished I was in Austin. In the chili parlor bar, drinking Mad Dog margaritas and not caring where you are. But here I sit in Dublin, rolling cigarettes, holding back and choking back the shakes with every breath. So forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. You've no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I loved you from the get-go, I'll love you till I die. I loved you on the Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. I am just a poor boy, work's my middle name, and if her money was the reason, I would not feel the same. So I'll stand up and be counted. I'll stand up for the truth. I'll walk away from trouble, but I can't walk away from you.
So forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I loved you from the get-go, I love you till I die. I loved you on the Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. I have been to Fort Worth. I have been to Spain, and I have been too proud to come in out of the rain. I have seen the David. I've seen the Mona Lisa too, and I have heard Doc Watson play Columbus Stockade Blue. So forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I loved you from the get-go, I love you till I die. I loved you on the Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. Well, I wished I was in Austin. In the chili parlor bar, drinking Mad Dog margaritas and not caring where you are. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
God bless you, Guy Clark.
We're going to squeeze one more song in for you, if that's okay.
You've been amazing, Kerrville. You always are, and you always will be.
Yeah. Come see us at the merch after if you want to say hi.
Or touch my sweaty shirt. I charge $5 a time. It's not weird if you don't make it weird, you know. We're in a whole new normal now, friends.
We're going to close out with the first single we released from our most recent album. Thank you all so much. We love you all. Thank you. Because there's something in the air. We got to get together sooner or later, because the revolution's here, and you know it's right. Lock up the streets and houses, because there's something in the air. We got to get together sooner or later, because the revolution
right. We have got to get it together. We have got to get it together now. Stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What's that sound? Everybody look at what's going down. Stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Put down the arms and ammo. We're gonna find our way through here. We got to get together sooner or later, because the revolution's here, and you know it's right. Stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. We've been Beat Root Revival. Thank you, Kerrville.
Thank you so much, Kerrville.
Thank you so much to the crew, making us sound so good. Much better than we are. Thank you.
Yep. Hey, one. Behind you. One more.
Woo! Well, I just wasn't prepared for this. Thank you all so much. It really is an honor. Well, we did a guy song, so I think we should do a town song. Seems only fair, doesn't it? Really.
You want to do it a
You
cappella?
want? Oh, there you are.
Check. There we are. We could do it a cappella and get them to sing with us. Want to? All right then. Thanks for the encore. That always feels good. We have this on our live record up at the merch.
If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? And if you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain. Well, the night's forlorn and the morning's born, and the morning's born with the light of love, and you'll miss sunrise if you close your eyes, and that would break my heart in two. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? And if you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain.
Baby's with me now, since I showed her how to lay her lily head in mine. Lupin, let agree, she's a sight to see, a treasure for the poor to find.
If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? And if you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? And if you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Enjoy Mobley, who's up next, and then Ulla after that.
You've been
Thank
amazing.
you all. We are Beetroot Revival. Thank you, Kerrville.
Thank you so much.
Andrea McGee, Ben Jones, Beetroot Revival from Austin, Texas. Thank you so much.